All right, Shalom. This is your brother Shamak out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, want to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rachakwadash, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's true name, and His only begotten Son's true name being Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew tongue, whom the world incorrectly calls God and Jesus Christ. I also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and who are the true leaders of the Hebrew Israelites in these last days. I also want to give a shalom to all the sincere brothers that's push teaching truth worldwide, and shalom to all you sincere listeners and you sincere believers. Just here with a video, of course, following the clip of showing the paralyzed man, taking those steps, all right, from that implant, which is basically is showing, or just I'm putting forth an example of how the MOTB miracle technology, man. All right, that those miracles are speaking upon that technology that the so-called white man has brought into the earth. Okay, but this is the article from BBC News. All right, credible source. All right, from 2 days ago, it says paralyzed man with the severe spine walks thanks to implant. All right, thanks to the implant. All right, it says a paralyzed man with a severe spinal cord has been able to walk again thanks to an implant developed by a team of Swiss researchers. It is the first time someone who has had a complete cut to their spinal cord has been able to walk freely. The same technology, okay, it says the same technology has improved the health of another paralyzed patient to the extent that he has been able to become a father. All right, so this is the so-called white man's technology, all right, is putting forth miracles, having these paralyzed individuals able to walk, man. They'd attempt to heal the blind, heal the sick. This is what the so-called white man is urging to do. All right, but this is part of prophecy. This is how the script is supposed to go. This is how the Heavenly Father has put forth His signs in the earth to show, all right, that Bible prophecy is happening. All right, that Bible prophecy is and will come to pass. Okay, and specifically of the MOTB. All right, that we are commanded not to take. Okay, all right, because why? Because that's you're basically submitting yourself to the so-called white man. You're submitting yourself and basically worshiping the so-called white man. All right, but let me grab Revelation chapter 13. I'll start at verse 11 concerning the so-called white man is in this MOTB technology, man. So this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 11, and it reads, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon." All right, speaking of America, pertaining to the two horns, the horns symbolizing power. All right, those two political parties. Okay, and they come at in the so-called white man, just as an example of Joe Biden coming off as a lamb, an old, fake, humble, fake, innocent, but wait, he speak as a dragon. Signing those orders. Hey, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to set forth this date. All right. If they don't take heed to this date, then they're going to get fired from their jobs. This is going to happen. We're going to take away their Medicare. Hey, he's speaking as a dragon, come off very innocent, very low, very humble. Then they put the stamp down on you. All right. That's America, man. All right. In this governing system. Verse 12, and it reads, and he exercised that he going to the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. It says that he exercised all the power of the first beast before him. And he caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. All right, going into the Roman Empire. All right, and many will question, why do you guys say the Roman Empire? All right, because the America and the Roman Empire they share that same governing system. Just a quick Google search, you got to still pull it up. All right, when you type in just ancient Rome government, you go down straight to the point. It says the Roman Republic was a democracy. Its government consisted of the Senate and 4 assemblies. All right. The Roman Republic was a democracy. Its government consisted of the Senate and 4 assemblies. All right. And the Roman Empire came after the Greek Empire. Greek Empire came after the Medo-Persian Empire. Medo-Persian Empire came after the Babylonian Empire. All right, and the empires before the Roman Empire, they mainly had that one executive leader. All right, but when it came to the Roman Republic, it was what? A democracy, same as America. Okay, that backs up what the scriptures say. straight to the point. Okay, so one more time with verse 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. All right, that deadly wound is healed now, because it's such as Roman Empire is basically living now through America. Verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. That's through their technology, man. All right, their warfare. Verse 14. Continuing on, it says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, a likeness. All right, that's America's that same likeness as the Roman Empire. It says which had the wound by a sword and did live, because a Roman Empire obviously fell. All right, fell from his power, but is living now through America. All right. But those miracles, I wanted to touch on those miracles that it mentioned. All right, in the verse 14. Well, Slacky, was that verse 14? Yeah, verse 14. All right, in the Greek, okay, because the New Testament is real within the Greek, man. Because the Israelites was basically slaves and servants under the Greek Empire, man, under those Greeks. Okay, we were Hellenized. All right, but so we took on their language, their customs, their traditions. All right. But the point is, in the Greek, that word miracle in the Greek is pronounced semeion. All right. And when you go down, it says a sign, mark, token, that by which a person or thing is distinguished from others and is known. So it's going to be known. All right. If for those that have taken the Motb, having that CHIP implanted into their body, It says a sign, prodigy, portent, an unusual occurrence. And that's an unusual occurrence from the clip that was shown at the beginning of the video, about 10, 12 seconds. All right. That's an unusual for a paralyzed man. Take the implant and begin to walk again. That's an unusual occurrence. It says transcending the common course of nature. It says of signs portending the remarkable events soon to happen. All right. So the so-called white man is going to look for to advertise and to make remarkable events, man, to basically convince the public, to take that CHIP, to take that implant. All right. It says of miracles and wonders by which the Most High authenticates the men sent by him, or by which men prove that the cause they are pleading is the Most High's. All right, and that's the so-called white man for you, man. They're gonna think, they're doing the, and they are following the script, because it is Bible prophecy, and the Lord controls the mind of these kings, man, as it states in Proverbs 21:1. All right, and it shows that, hey, we know what the devil Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is gonna do before he does it, because we understand Bible prophecy. It's not like he can just flip his whole plan of implementing the Motb, the CHIP. He can't just, he's going to follow through with it, because the Lord has it set for him to do so. All right. But continuing on with verse 15, and just to reiterate, you remember the article, let me go back to it. The article went into that. It said the technology. It said the same technology has improved the health of another paralyzed patient to the extent that he has been able to become a father. All right, so the so-called white man leans on that technology, man. He leans on it, all right, to make things more convenient, easier, more comfortable. That's the so-called white man. That's what he does in today's society, man. Security systems, everything with the phones, the computers, tablets, all right, all types of technology, man. All right, you got the AI, artificial intelligence technology with robots, man. This man is. Hey, that's a so-called white man for you. And that's how these are the miracles are talking about technology, So it basically gives the so-called white man that power, But verse 15, it reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So there are going to be consequences behind resisting and not taking the CHIP that the United States, the world, all governments worldwide are going to implement. It's going to be consequences. Verse 16, he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that mark within the Greek goes to the term charagma. All right, goes to that engraving. So this thing is going to be physical. Technology is clearly physical. Okay, so that implant is going to be physical, which is just as it did, or it went into the paralyzed man, and it enabled him to walk. You know, verse 17, it says, "And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." All right, so it's going to be a controlled economy. It's going to be, if you don't have, you won't be, or you don't have the CHIP, you won't be able to operate in today's society. You won't be able to do anything, okay, without that, man. Just the same way you need a driver license, you need a social security number. All that's going to be on the CHIP, all right? You can't do anything without those certain things. Hey, where's your license? Where's your registration? You know, where's your ID? Okay, all this. Where's your passport? All right, all their information is going to be on that CHIP, because the so-called white man has the system set up to do so. All right, which is it's all prophecy. Okay, it's all prophecy. All right, and I want to get 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 1, because the ultimate goal of the so-called white man as well, man. He wants to be as a god, man. All right, he doesn't understand. You know, he truly doesn't understand what he's doing. He's just doing what the Lord has put in his spirit to do, to be the devil, man. All right, but it's 2 Thessalonians, and he's going to get rewarded for that. You know, he's going to get rewarded for what he has done. All right, because that's part of how it goes, man. And this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 1. And it reads, "Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Hamashiach is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means." Okay, so the so-called white man's gonna look to deceive these people out here, man. You know, just straight up, this all put forth hella deception. Oh, if you take it, you're gonna be able to see. You're gonna have 20/20 vision. You're gonna be able to walk, run faster than you ever have. You're gonna be able to think. The Lord, the so-called he's gonna lean upon that science. They love that science, man. They love the science because of these amount of neurons and ions, and they're gonna be saying all types of terms, man, to convince and be deceiving to the public. You know, it says, "For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first." Hey, we had to fall, you know, and of course the spirit came back to the Israelites. But it says, continue on, it says, "And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, the son of destruction." All right, that man of sin, Esau, Edom, is being revealed. Okay, he's being called out by the prophets, by the men of the Lord. All right, week in and week out, every day. All right, verse 4. "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High." All right. So the so-called white man looks to, you know, exalt himself, man. Hey, you don't ever hear the so-called white man, we need to lean on prayer, we need to have faith. Man, they're gonna be like, man, we need to depend on science. You know, we need to experiment, you know, on these animals doing this and that. They want to be the Lord, okay? Because the Lord Lord made them crooked. They don't even understand what they're doing. They don't have faith in the Lord. They think they're God, you know. But the Lord hasn't set up for us to call them out, you know. He got them he got the so-called white man in a trick bag, okay? But they don't see it coming. Hey, but that's what makes this thing beautiful. Verse 5, it reads, "Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things," these prophecies. "And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time." All right, so this is the time in these last days, the end time, that the so-called white man and his agenda, his evil plans are to be called out, to wake up our people, man, to warn the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who are scattered worldwide, hey, to wake up, whoever is meant to wake up, and to not fall for that deception that is about to be put forth in the world, you know. And it's going to be a hard deception, because that deception is going to come where basically basically most of the mass population is going to be vulnerable, hungry, tired, sleepy, you know, weak, you know, mentally and physically. All right, that's how it's going to be even more tempting in that time, in that day, But Lord willing, the Lord, it puts a strong spirit and enduring spirit onto us so that we can overcome and be conquerors. And then later on, of course, be delivered once we pass that test. Verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. All right. And the Lord's going to take the so-called white man's rulership. He's going to take it down, man. These prophecies just have to come to pass first. Okay. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I had pertaining to, the article put forth by BBC News concerning the paralyzed man. And thanks to the implant, he was able to walk again. But hey, this is just an example of that miracle technology that the so-called white man is about to put forth. So, Lord willing, that lesson was edifying and also encouraging to sincere believers. I want to end out by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, or Hakodash. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. All right, hey, shalom, shalom. Keep the faith. Shalom.